not see a lot of goals tonight as the teams are led out, first of all, by Mark Hudson on the left for Cardiff City in their tracksuit tops, and Steve Caldwell leads out Birmingham City in their blue tops, and they will line up for the now traditional handshake, which has come under some criticism over in England in the last few weeks, but it's going to take place for the foreseeable future anyway. So Mark Hudson and one of the young mascots lead the way along the Birmingham City team. Jack Butland is there in the yellow shirt, the England goalkeeper in waiting maybe, but he's already got a couple of caps to his credit. Also, he played in the Great Britain side in the Olympics, attacking momentum maybe to Cardiff City tonight. But here come Birmingham with Wade Elliott. Gets the return ball, then plays it to Jonathan Spector, who has a shot which is going to end up in the fifth row of the Canton stand. Here's Burke, former Cardiff City player. Played it forward, looking for Keith Fahey, but that ball has gone astray. And here come Cardiff City once more on that left-hand side. They did it to hit the hand. It's Noon to put the cross in straight into the arms of Butland. I think the crowd appealed more than the players, but it'll be worth having a look at that again maybe as the ball is cleared long downfield, and then Taylor plays it infield to Hudson and very cool and calmly nods it back to his goalkeeper David Marshall. Here's Noon again, taking on the fullback. Was there a handball there? I think it was Mason. And again, McNaughton makes himself available. Mason's gone on the run again. Now he's got Helgeson and Bellamy, and Noon is on the far side. Oh, it's almost got through to Craig Bellamy. It does come for Noon. Noon will have a left-footed shot. It's gone over the crossbar, goal kick. And Cardiff have set up their defensive line on the edge of their penalty area. Ball played forward, looking for Lita with the shot, and it's smothered away by David Marshall down at the foot of his right-hand post at the expense of the first corner of the night, and it's come to Birmingham City. There's the flicked header from Lita, and just touched away by David Marshall towards the far post, but Whittingham can curl these in towards the near post. It's gone for the far post. Hudson goes up, misses it. So too did Stephen Caldwell. It's rolled out of play for a goal kick. And he's got plenty of red shirts to aim for, but would you believe it, only finds Wade Elliott, who takes the ball on his chest and then breaks dangerously. Whittingham has got back, had a little nibble at his ankles. Lita on the right-hand side, shoots, it's gone over the crossbar. Whittingham just gets a talking to from the referee because he tried here, or just before that action, to maybe ankle tap Wade Elliott a little bit, and the referee just had a word with him, but has to come back inside his own half to Andrew Taylor, who will then left-footed play the ball forward immediately. Hudson has stayed up, tries to nod the ball forward, looking for Bellamy, then has the shot himself, and it goes high, wide, and not too handsome. Look at that rain falling now on the Cardiff City captain, because this is typical of a Cardiff-Birmingham match. It's 14 games since either side scored more than 2 goals in one of these matches, so maybe 1 or 2 will nick it tonight. And here's Helgeson to try and get the first one for Cardiff, plays it into the penalty area, and Gunnarsson arrived and had a quick shot, and Butland was right behind it, possibly anywhere else. Here's the ball played in towards Gunnarsson and his quick reactions, but straight at Jack Butland, who was positioned in the middle of the goal. Here's Curtis Davis. Ball played forward to Fahey. Back to Davis once more. The central defender will tap it to the midfielder in front of him, who's Keith Fahey. Burke had gone on a run. Lita has come back for it. Now Burke gets it, goes inside Taylor, and then will have an opportunity to go to the edge of the penalty area, shoots and just puts the ball wide. It hit the stanchion behind the Cardiff City goal, and Chris Burke would have loved to have scored against his old club. There's the ball, the little flick around Taylor, and Burke is away, left-footed once more. Whittingham will send this in towards the penalty spot, right on the penalty spot, headed away by Leroy Lita. Taylor will collect it inside the centre circle and send it forward once more. Hudson had stayed up, couldn't get a touch on it. Hudson stays up again now as Whittingham will get possession and float the ball in once more, but he'll Try to take on Löwenkranz first, and then has to use McNaughton. So Cardiff City have to come out once more. Whittingham looks for the run from Hudson this time. Hudson plays it to Bellamy. Bellamy shoots, and Bellamy scores his second goal for Cardiff City. Mark Hudson had stayed up. The ball came towards him. He looked towards Bellamy, and Vincent Tan is amongst the Cardiff City crowd cheering Craig Bellamy's goal. The breakthrough has come. Here's Whittingham, ball played forward, little touch by Hudson, Bellamy on hand, Butland couldn't keep it out, and Cardiff City have the lead with 7 minutes to go to the half-time break. And probably, you would say, possession-wise anyway, just about deserve it. The crowd getting behind Cardiff City once more as Marshall plays it forward. Mason will get the ball from Caldwell and then goes out to the corner flag, puts the ball in, and Butland was a bit slow. Down went Helgeson. Crowd appealed maybe, but not the players. And Gunnarsson comes back to the advertising hoardings. Now he's got plenty of players forward. Hudson is up there again, and it's aimed towards Hudson. Doesn't quite reach him though. Mason goes in with the header. Birmingham get the ball clear. There's only Lita in an advanced position, and Gunnarsson will come back quickly and get the possession, which came off Lita's head, and plays it forward to Mason down this right-hand side. Caldwell has gone across with him. Mason plays the ball in, and it was very, very tempting indeed for Heide Helgeson. But at the end of this first half, for the goal celebration, that's just about it.
1 minute and added time. 1 minute.
The tall men have gone forward. Bellamy has a shot which is rising all the time. And Whittingham looking for an outlet, finds it from Taylor. Taylor forward to Noon quickly, will take on Packwood again. Puts the cross in, he's gone all the way across. And who on earth? It was Helgeson who had the opportunity to add to Cardiff's score. This ball played in by Noon, and there are a host of red shirts in there, and Helgeson, the last one with the touch, and lifts it over the crossbar. Ideal position for a ball to be swung in towards Lita. Also gone forward is Curtis Davis as the rain absolutely empties down on the players. Kevin Friend blows his whistle. The ball played in towards the... and it's Leroy Lita who got the last touch. Leroy Lita went between the defenders. It was a perfect free kick played in towards him. And Leroy Lita, the man on loan from Swansea City, that won't please the Cardiff fans one little bit. He got the touch and he put it past David Marshall for the equaliser. There's the free kick, there's Lita, right foot stuck out, appeals for offside, never was, and Leroy Lita puts it through the legs of David Marshall, and he's equalised for Birmingham City. Playing Craig Bellamy on, but Curtis Davis certainly played him on and got a yellow card for his protest. Whittingham will take this corner. Now once again it's from the right-hand side. He can curl them into the near post. He's looking for possibly Hudson on the far post. He's curled it towards Hudson. Hudson goes up with a header. There was a little tug as well from Caldwell, and the ball eventually has gone in, and Hudson has got it. Mark Hudson has increased Cardiff's scoreline and has got his second goal of the season. He stayed up for the corner, didn't get the first touch. There was a little tug from Stephen Caldwell. There's the tug from Caldwell. But Hudson goes up once more and stabs the ball with that right foot from 3 yards out. He won't care if it's 3 yards or 30. It's given Cardiff City the lead once more. It's Cardiff 2, Birmingham 1. And Birmingham will back on level terms for no more than 5 minutes. Hudson, who scored his first goal of the season, a late winner against Huddersfield. It's been out there in the pouring rain for the best part of half an hour. And Gunnarsson comes back between the advertising hoardings and launches it towards the edge of the 6-yard area, headed down by Hudson once more. Falls for Mason, and Mason, left-footed, fires over the crossbar. The danger over for Birmingham at the moment. And Birmingham getting up to Leroy Lita on the halfway line, getting booed and now cheers because Connolly has nicked the ball off his feet, and It's out with Bellamy on the right-hand side of the Birmingham penalty area. He's got Gunnarsson there. Butland takes it well, just as well he did as well. Because comes on as the rain stops at Cardiff, so he's got an opportunity to stay dry for a little bit. Oh, the ball played forward by Helgeson. Bellamy, back it goes to Mason. Mason with the shot. It hits against one defender, hits against Caldwell, hits against Butland. Can't control it. Down is Bellamy, and the referee has pointed to the corner flag, not to the penalty spot. It'll be interesting to see that again, and Craig Bellamy is holding that right knee, which is the problem. Now, the ball has nodded forward. He got behind the defender, Curtis Davis, and was he then pulled down? Mason had the shot, first of all, and then it's headed away by Stephen Caldwell for the corner. There it is. Caldwell and Bellamy clashing, and the shot by Joe Mason, which Butland is down quickly to save, and Caldwell taking no risks whatsoever. And I just wonder whether it might be problems here for Craig Bellamy. But the corner will be taken by Peter Whittingham on that far side. Hudson is in the 6-yard area. Connolly has come to the near post. It's curled in towards that near post, and it's Gunnarsson who gets the first header. Butland punches the ball over the crossbar and away. And again, tremendous pressure on the Birmingham goalkeeper from the corner, which this time will be taken from the left-hand side. Bellamy comes back on. There's the ball in. Butland turns and is happy to put the ball away. Back out to Gunnarsson on the far side. Whittingham is in attendance once more. Chips the ball in. Hudson has stayed forward again. Hudson gets the knockdown. It goes to Mason. Mason can't get the shot in. It's played in once more by Gunnarsson, and it's just across the face of the goal. And that's another good opportunity. But here comes Birmingham once more with the second substitute, Nathan Redmond. Loses possession. Away goes Bellamy once more, showing no ill effects from that knock he got on his right knee earlier. Mason is up there with him, cuts in field, and then plays the ball rather harmlessly. And, well, Butland goes down. I think it might have taken a deflection on the way, hence the reason why the Birmingham goalkeeper tried to keep it in play. Here's Bellamy, cuts in field. Now, it must have taken a touch off Caldwell, because the referee immediately pointed to the spot, to the corner flag on the far side, and that means that Peter Whittingham is coming forward again. Hudson will take up a position somewhere around the far post, although he's yet to start his run. Connolly has gone forward as well. Helgeson is on the near post, curled in by Whittingham once more, punched away by Butland. Only falls as far as Noon, who has a little poke at it, but then Nathan Redmond will bring possession away for Birmingham City, who are on the charge, but there are not too many blue shirts forward to support Chris Burke. Consequently, the ball has gone all the way through to David Marshall, and Peter Whittingham got the challenge in. And one former Cardiff City player tackled by the present Cardiff City players, and as if to say, what can I do? And there wasn't an awful lot that he could do. The ball is with Marlon King on the edge of the D, shoots, down goes Marshall, saves it quite comfortably in the end. But a dangerous moment when Marlon King will take again, aiming to get it long once more. Hudson has gone forward. Hudson is the target, but the first man there is Paul Robinson. Whittingham will collect the loose ball on the edge of the penalty area, chips the ball in, the offside flag is up, and Mark Hudson, well, a wry smile from the Cardiff captain. Maybe he had a little bit too much time, but well offside, as you can see. In fact, there were 3 Cardiff players offside on that occasion. Now that's the substitute, Nathan Redmond, who has come forward once more, has plenty of blue shirts to aim at, and Marlon King will play the ball back into the 6-yard area of Cardiff City. McNaughton, a little bundle maybe, and well, the Cardiff City fans around 3 sides of the ground are booing because they're saying it's a dive, and the Birmingham fans in that corner where the action was are claiming it was a penalty, but the referee, Kevin Friend, has allowed play to continue, and maybe a second equaliser for Birmingham. Terry McDermott has come to the edge of the Birmingham technical area to add his little 2 penneth as well. As Cowie goes down under the challenge. That'll be a free kick for Cardiff in a dangerous position. Caldwell all over his back. And Cowie takes the free kick quickly. Here's Mason. Up with him is Keane Bo-young as well. He's brought down. Is he bundled in the back? No protest from the Korean player. So the referee points towards the goal kick. Here's the ball played in. There's a perfect challenge from... there's 1 minute to go. Well, it's less than that. In fact, we're on the 5 minutes now as David Marshall takes the free kick and Kevin Friend puts the whistle to his lips. Malky Mackay and Lee Clark embrace, shake hands with Derek Fazackerley, the assistant for Birmingham City. The crowd are happy. Mark Hudson has given